Brock, as they start this game off, a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Return starts from the goal line. And it didn't look like he was... seriously considering a return there, did it? So that touchback going to come out to the 35. All set to go now from the 35.
Hey, go! Hey, Ginger, touch! Roll!
Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Connects downfield, on target to down. And they're going to touch him down as they wind up with a nice gain on that play, and they got a new set of downs, too. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like...
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
This is marked down right along that 40-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Rip, 23. Hey, Ginger.
First and 10, on to Mixon. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be second down. We've got a stoppage here. There's a player out there in some pretty obvious discomfort being worked on. All hopes, of course, that it's nothing serious, especially here in the preseason. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
Hey, John, it's like Reno.
Design run for Lawrence. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range.
QB runs could be some of the most difficult plays for these defenses, but not for the defense right there. Did the homework, and they get an A+ for how they defended that play.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
30 left.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Into the hands of Dell. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Mixon on the counter. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They go play action. Lawrence. That's incomplete left side. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Hey, easy, route.
Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Kate, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and 3rd downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time, the plant was closed.
Up and good from Fairbairn. And and that gets them back within 5.
Well, they didn't match touchdown and two-point conversion, but I think it's confidence builder nonetheless. Nice possession, score points, offense, special teams do their job, and the defense got to rise to the occasion.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. He's going to field this at the 2. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Take over first and 10. And they're on 24-yard line.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes first and 10.
Here we go.
Out of the gun, Daniels. He's got some air under this one, deep down the middle. This is caught inside the 15. He is in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders widen their lead to 11 in the first. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown.
Let's go now.
Daniels looking to throw. Nothing doing on that two-point opportunity. A fail on the conversion.
Well, maybe some second guessing of that play after the miss. I think it was just an instant of the defense guessing the call correctly and right on the spot.
On the return, it's Jalen Knoll. They get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line. Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's first and 10.
Let's go. Tomato. Here we go.
They begin with a run by Mixon. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Completed over the middle. And this is going to be halted just before he can reach the 30. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. Offense is set. First and 10.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Now Lawrence on the play fake. Look at that power, deep left side. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
That's a pretty cool look right there of the kind of coverage you're going to see when you play man-to-man. And that down and distance, you've got to be sharp on the outside. That DB certainly was.
Second and 10. Here's Lawrence. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. Up the sideline, past the 45. And he works this down to the 41. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock. So unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
First give on the ground. It's what he wants. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. That set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Hey, run!
Lawrence in the pistol. Has a man, Dalton Schultz. And he won't be able to add anything else onto the end of this catch, so it's going to be a completion to the 25. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, with some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual-threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Motioning one of the tight ends. First and 10, it's Lawrence. Pressure coming, and they take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Lawrence working from the gun. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. He was hoping to get it to Tank Dell there. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Go, let's go. Red, on red.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Counts, this is Noel. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
So here's Kaimi Fairbairn, ready for the field goal try. It's on the right hash for this 39-yarder. Up and good from Fairbairn. Hold on, though. There's a flag down here. Although, if this is on the defense, Brock, they're probably just going to decline it and keep that make. So now that we've sorted that flag out, we've arrived at the end of the 1st. The Commanders have an early lead. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. You hate to see this on 4th down for that defense, roughing the kicker. Now they've got a first inside the red zone. Looking inside the red zone. Throw is caught. And in he goes for the Houston touchdown. The Oilers make it a 1-score game in the 1st half. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. On the return, here comes Davis. Finally bring him down after a huge run back into their territory.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field, and you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
Here we go. Cowboy 80, let's go.
Daniels now on 1st down. Headed out right. He's running with it. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for a Washington 1st down.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end, only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that 1st down anyway.
And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal. Now, following that play, we have somebody shaken up. And, man, with so many guys fighting for roster spots, you never want to see someone get hurt. Hopefully they can fix him up quick.
Here we go.
From the red zone now. And he is in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders now lead by 10. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the 1st half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
The Commanders will line up.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he's into the end zone for 2. That grows the lead to an even 2 touchdowns. The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. No to return this. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
First down and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready. Back, behind.
Here's Winston to the air. Catch made by Woody Marks. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Houston.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Working from the gun. Here's Winston. Right side, Noel has it. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
We saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Shotgun snap now to Winston. Get some space around midfield. Great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And it'll be first down, Houston.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
All set to go now from the 35. Here's Winston, first and 10. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Now, he's been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yeah.
And I look at it through those optics so much. It's the same thing defensively. You've got to get...
Oh, they got it. Intercepted on the goal line. And the Commanders are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
It's a pickup of 6.
Offense still line. This is second and 4.
70 range, 70 range. Come on, come on.
Daniels from the pistol. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. So first time we've seen one of his passes hit the ground this game, Brock. He had been perfect before that one.
Well, we hear it and we know it, right? The team that makes fewer mistakes in this league typically wins the game. Yeah, that was what would you call a first mistake throwing the ball. And they still got the lead thanks to earlier efforts.
This spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face fourth and short.
It's fourth down.
70 Lions. 70 Timberwolves.
Quick throw finds him out right. And he's out the clear. He makes it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders parlay the interception into points. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Run, guys all around, didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on him. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Return starts at the 3. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
First down and 10. At their own 19-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's first and 10. On the carry, here's Dameon Pierce. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. A pickup of 17. And it'll be first down, Houston.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
Winston now off the play fake. Connects on the crosser. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20.
Kate, that play so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big, they can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
Ready. White 25. Ready to go.
Under the pistol, Winston. He's got this complete to Dameon Pierce. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Untranslatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play. So a big self-inflicted error as that personal foul moves the ball forward quite a bit. So now then, after the penalty, this is 1st and goal.
Ready. Black, follow.
Higgins, the man in motion right. Winston to throw it. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. And the Commanders get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game.
You know exactly what I don't like there, Kate. It's only 1st and goal. You got a couple more plays in your pocket to get in the end zone. Instead, you put the ball in harm's way on your very first crack, and now well, that defense has an opportunity to bail themselves out exactly what they just did.
This one misses the tight end, and it's going to be 2nd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released.
Let's go now.
And that sure altered the throw.
19 Tiger.
To throw again on 2nd down. Daniels. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line.
Ready.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to be brought down right at the 35. 25 on that play. That's going to give the Commanders a 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage. Sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play.
He'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. It was the rookie from USC who got there for that tackle.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Completes one to Ben Sinnott. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage. Just 2 minutes to play here in our opening half. Commanders currently on top here at Northwest Stadium. 1st and 10 now from the 46.
70 Timberwolves. Ready.
Frosty Merritt gets it from the gun. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Jalen Petrie there on the stop.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
And they bring him to a halt right at that midfield strike. Play made by E.J. Speed.
Okay.
Nice drive here. It's up to 8 plays as they get set for 3rd and 6.
Liking 18.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Rolling left, buying some time. He's making a bid for it. He crosses the 35. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of the defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way. We need to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that 1st down anyway.
Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. And the Oilers are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his 1st career interception.
Their 1st pick of the game comes at an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Dumps it off to his running back. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. The Commanders ball at the 8 now for 2nd and 8. Winston looking to throw. He's throwing deep to the left side. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
On third down, here's Winston. Got his man. This is Noel. They're going to be set up with a first down after a nice gain there as he's down by contact.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Time now for the bottom half of the roster to make an impact, Brock. Our preseason opener underway in half number 2. Needed a little more to reach the landing zone, so give them the ball at the 40-yard line. And they'll have great field position, Brock, after the unforced error on the kickoff. Penalty yardage marked off. Here's first and 10. On the play fake, Winston. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So it's second down coming up.